Um, I intended to really deliver some kind of a testimonial words to our one and only press RDL. Although I feel that I really should be the last person to do this, because I must confess, I really don't know President RDL that much. But nonetheless, I prepared some thoughts, and they revolve around three themes: surprise, aberration, surprise, and bitin. Normally, we don't welcome change. We don't welcome things that would take us out of our comfort zones. We would rather stay within our comfort zones and resist things that will be against the natural flow of things. And when that happens to us, we react in a number of ways. We can be angry, we can be shocked. Basta, mabulabog ba taba? I think that thing happened when President GMA appointed President Dick as acting president of Mindanao State University on September 21, 2005. This was, as you all know, not in keeping with the results of the almost year-long search committee work. And naturally, this was not met with approval and welcome by most of the MSU constituency, whether in Marawi, in the other campuses, or even here in Metro Manila and abroad. Here was one aberration. The search process took a long time. They had all kinds of criteria. They considered many candidates. I understand there were more than 60 candidates. And I can understand the reaction of the search committee. And I know our own former alumni president, Jose Rojas, was part of that process, was vehemently against this decision of GMA. We were also against it. We weren't happy with it. Who is this character? Police officer Kuno, out of the blue, who gets to be head of our very dear Mindanao State University, when we know we needed somebody who would lead us from the doldrums after decades of frustration. I did not welcome. A number of my friends here in Metro Manila welcome. But then, aberrations can be a fine thing. President Dick surprised us in many ways. President Dick surprised us with his personality. The first time I heard him, I was late for a meeting at Dome. I heard him. I was asking myself, is this man real? Cool, man. He's cool. Easily connected with the crowd that overflowed at Dome Cafe that evening. But he did not surprise us only by his personality. He also surprised us by how fast he learned about what needed to be done at MSU, and how fast he was able to educate himself and catch up. Because being an outsider, he did not have the luxury that we have. We graduated from there, continued to be connected with the university, nor was he a faculty member. But he did his homework. And we can see that he did his homework well, he did it quickly. So that in no time at all, I think he was appointed December he first met us. He had already plans. My goodness, this guy can be so real too. But that wasn't enough. If you talk to President Dick, you easily get infected by his enthusiasm, by his advocacy, by his zeal, by his passion, by his drive. No mistaking about that. No super salesman can do that for a university as much as President Dick has. And then, you know, we who were in the first 4 years of the university's life, remember with fondness Dr. Antonio Isidro. But we never quite got anywhere near calling him our daddy, nor even our lolo. That is the affectionate way we deal with President Dick. He's a father, he's a leader, he's a lolo, he's all of this. But he was at all height, he was at all words, he did a lot of things in so short a time. And what makes it amazing is that, as I have said, he does not have any connection with the university. He started from scratch. He built a team around him that suddenly got so energized, empowered, enthused about the hope that they have that something might still happen in the university that they serve. And I must raise my hats to those people who work closely with President Dick. You too deserves our thanks for making it possible for us who are now in the fringes, but who have not lost our interest in the university, to hope again, to try, to do what we can at where we are in our stage of our life, so that we can make that dream of a university in the South that we can all be proud a reality.